calmly walk over and approach the subject, introduce myself, and ask him to come back inside the store.
Very responsible.
Yeah. That's very polite. I would help.
You really broke that TV.
TV is fine.
The media usually only reports what's risque or exciting. Theft usually only makes it in when it's someone famous or a lot of money, as you're about to see. So, obviously, first off, there's the Winona Ryder case. Huge star, made a big mistake. Stole over $4,000 worth of merchandise. I found several media articles about her. What I thought was incredibly insane was that in one of the media articles to Vogue, she actually said that she didn't feel bad about what she did because it was a quote-unquote victimless crime. I just thought that was ridiculous. She got caught at Saks Fifth Avenue stealing over $4,500 worth of clothes. Not clothes that she needed or clothes that she couldn't afford. And to top it off, she actually blamed it on narcotics. But hopefully she learned her lesson. We'll talk a little bit more about how she was sanctioned later. These three, pretty sad actually, three young African-American, 2 males, 1 female, ages 24 to 30, got caught stealing $100,000 worth of goods from Saks Fifth Avenue, doing what's called organized retail crime. And the video that you're watching here is not them. It's actually just an example of organized retail crime. People come in, they boost a lot of high-end dollar things, and then they sell them on the street. This guy just happens to be a cop who was on the police department for 14 years, stole $500 worth of laminate flooring right out of the store where he's from. He definitely got caught, definitely got convicted of theft. He received, I believe, 10 days in jail, and he obviously got suspended from the department as he should have been. So, as you can see, nobody's above theft. So, from a conflict theorist point of view, these laws, theft, crime, things like that, happen because the rich are trying to contain the poor. The laws were made to contain the poor. The government is ran by the bourgeoisie, the people that have the money, the people that have the power. And by people stealing from big, retail stores and things like that, it's those people, it's those unskilled laborers, those people that are expected and have no chance or opportunity for things, that Marx would look at those as the people that are rising up against the rich and the powerful, and that those people are only powerful because they're rich. And so the rich people make these laws to control the poor people, so that the poor people cannot have that money. They cannot have that. They cannot have the things that they've worked for, and that kind of thing. And there's going to be sanctions. There's going to be formal sanctions when they break the law. There's going to be prison time for these people. Because why? Because they can't pay back fines. Winona Ryder, she got a $10,000 fine. That's great. She can pay that. Absolutely no jail time. She stole over $4,000 worth of merchandise. A woman comes into a Walmart a couple of times, steals over $400 worth of merchandise. She's going to prison. Maybe not the first time, but the second time that she steals $400, she's going to prison. So what makes the difference between those two times? Anybody that stole $4,000 in the state of Indiana, that's a felony, and you're going to do some prison time. Los Angeles, I guess a higher standard of living, it's a little different. But still, a conflict theorist would say that by the lower class getting a longer prison term, that they're still being controlled by the upper class, the bourgeoisie, the people with the money. Now, a functionalist, on the other hand, looks at laws as those formal norms that were created by society as a whole. So that's all of society saying that this is wrong, this is deviant behavior, this is not normal behavior. And that punishment controls those people who are normally not inside the lines. So if they've stolen more than once, we're going to put them away so that they can't hurt society. They can't, make society feel like it's not safe, or else we're going to have chaos. It's not about the rich, the poor, this and that. It's about repeat offenders going to prison so that society can continue to function as normally as possible. And the laws are created because people found those things to be deviant and they didn't like them happening, so there was an outcry, and so legislature said, okay, we're representing the people who are saying that they want this to be a law, so we're going to make it illegal to do that, and there's going to be sanctions, and those sanctions like I said, function to keep those people locked up. Now, people commit crimes in a functionalist point of view so that we can have jobs for police officers, for judges, for prosecutors, for loss prevention officers like me, things like that. So even crime has a function. Crime keeps people on their toes. Crime gives us something to do, I guess. It takes away from the normity of things, but at the same time, we control it to make people happy. We make laws to make people happy so that people know that we're listening to them.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. My girl's name is Sonora. I tell you, friends, I adore her. And when she dances, oh brother, she's a hurricane in all kinds of weather. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Oh. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Whoop. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. You can talk about cha-cha, tango, waltz or the rumba. See, Nora's dance has no title. You jump in the saddle, hold on to the bridle. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Rock your body, child. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Somebody help me. Jump in the line, rock your body and time. Whoop. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora, work your body line. Yeah. Work, 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 Sinora, work it all the time. See Nora, she's a sensation, the reason for aviation. And fellas, you got to watch it. When she wind up, she bottom, she go like a rocket. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. High star skirts a little higher. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Up the chimney. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Shake, 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 Sinora. Shake your body line. Work, 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 Sinora. Work it all the time. Dance, 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 Sinora. Dance it all the time. Work, 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 Sinora. Work it all the time. Sinora dances calypso. Left to right is the tempo. And when she gets the sensation, she go up in the air, come down in slow motion. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Somebody help me. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, shake, shake.